Yo guys, it's your boy Dylan alongside with my dad.
Yo, Bash in Berlin.
And today we're going to be predicting WWE Bash in Berlin. This is actually the first premium live event for Germany overall for WWE because back in the 90s, Germany was really into the wrestling. So that's why WWE is going to Berlin for this next event, which is going to be Bash in Berlin. Now we're going to start off by the first match, which is a mixed tag team match. That's going to be Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest versus Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan.
In the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day. So it won't include Finn Balor. He'll probably come out. It won't have Carlito. They'll probably come out.
He'll have his apple in his hand.
He'll probably have his apples in his hand. So
then you have... Who else? JD McDonough.
You can't forget about him as well. So, I think who's going to win this match? I don't know. How I already mumbled, they're going to come out. I think they will come out. And I think the Judgment Day, a.k.a. Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, they're going to win it. They're going to win this match.
There's a lot of ifs in there. There's a lot of gray areas in this match. And remember, what really, I think, set it off was... You know, we thought, I think there was some turning coming along. A lot of them were disgruntled because of how Damian Priest acted when he won the heavyweight championship. They said he changed how he was, made it about him. Rhea Ripley was out for injury purposes due to Liv Morgan. It's really one of those things. Now we're trying to see this unleashed potential of what Bad Boy Dom can really do. I haven't seen anything potential with him. That being said, you know how the Judgment Day usually works. They work up as a team to try to come out. So we're going to see them probably come out no matter what. That being said, I would like to see, really, to help out the Terror Twins, because I think the Terror Twins are going to win this. I hope the Terror Twins come out. And, well, they have a surprise up their trick with Rey Mysterio, Dominic's father, and I hope that they help I hope they help Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, and the Terror Twins win the match against Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio. Terror Twins wins this.
All right, so the next match we have is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, but this is no ordinary match. This is actually a strap match. So what happens is...
Very good.
Okay. So what happens is in the strap match, the strap actually goes through on one of your wrists. And
your hands, wrists, yeah.
It's more on the wrist than like the hand.
And you get it.
But at the same time, that other end of the strap is going to go on the other wrestler's end of the strap. And I believe, up to my knowledge, it's also a no disqualification match too. So anything can go. But I believe Drew McIntyre is going to win. Because if you notice something, in the big premium events, and you know, ever since coming back, this will be CM Punk's third match. He's going to wrestle. Or, yeah, he will. In my prediction, he will lose. But here's the deal. In these premium live events, overall, since coming back, this will be his third match. And he hasn't really shown anything. He needs to wrestle in like events like Monday Night Raw. I mean, he is a Monday Night Raw wrestler, so he can only stick to Monday Night Raw. Whatever brand you are, you need to stick to that. But he just needs to wrestle more, man. So that's why I got...
You haven't seen a big glimpse of him, which is, right?
Yeah.
And I agree with that. I think that's one of those things. He's getting premium he's getting premium events, and he's not doing much in the smaller events to prove that he is this great person. I mean, they're making him... And don't get me wrong, guys... I've never been a real big fan of CM Punk, so I would hope Drew McIntyre wins. So by default, I'm always going to pick Drew McIntyre over CM Punk regardless. So if that was to how it goes. However, there's a spoiler that I'm going to have that something makes me say the guy that's been out, who goes like this, that has Burn It Down, and wears his wonderful outfits, I have some feeling that Seth freaking Rollins is going to come out. And this is what starts bad blood, in that Drew McIntyre does win. the strap match. CM Punk loses, but it starts and furthers the war to where we start seeing CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins. And I could be wrong. Bronson Reed hurt Seth freaking Rollins, but it really, really depends. That could be the big spot. I think that at some point tonight we see Seth Rollins come out during that match.
Also, side note, Bronson Reed looks really dangerous.
He is. He's taking a lot of people out.
Like lately, he's been injuring a lot of people. I believe they had a match with Braun Strowman
and he injured Braun Strowman.
We'll get into that later. Not later in this video, but we'll talk about that.
So I say Drew McIntyre wins.
But Alba Fire, Isla Dawn versus Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill for the Women's Tag Team Championship.
That's just wow.
So, back earlier in the year, or back like a couple months ago, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair lost their titles to Alba Fire and Dawn. I think in this match right here, sorry if you heard someone coming through the door, but I think with this match right here, I think Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will get their titles back.
It really
against Alba Fire and Dawn.
It really depends. Alba Fire and Dawn have really put on a good. I'm not going to say they've done the best way of winning it, but also you have to remember Shayna Baszler and what's her name, Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. They want a piece of that too. So could they come out and try to spoil it into a disqualifier to set up a three-way? Those are all the things that kind of go through. But then you have Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, who are a good force together. I think they have the potential to do it. I think they have the potential to retain. Or not retain, but get it. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, I'm sorry if I can't pronounce her name right, but they've won it riskily. They really have. I mean, they've done some things. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will become your new tag team champions today.
Two-time. With each other.
Mm-hmm.
Two-time. All right. Now, here's where we get to things in the championship matches. Here's where things get a little serious here. Gunther, Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship.
You have the Viper versus the Ring
Back
General.
at King of the Ring, Randy Orton was in the middle being pinned by Gunther. But here's the catch. If you look closely at the pin, Gunther didn't pin him fully. Because part of one of Orton's shoulders was up above the ground. Well, not the ground, but you know what I mean. In the floor of the ring. So, that's been causing a lot of tension between those two lately. I think in this match, we get a match where I think Gunther's going to beat him fair and square this time. And he will retain his heavyweight championship, World Heavyweight Championship.
He's done good. Gunther has since winning the heavyweight championship. I'm not sure if they're trying to make him be further out with everything. There's a lot of things that go on through that. Randy Orton, the St. Louis native, I always cheer for him. I think he has an excellent shot. This would be a 15th
if
Randy Orton wins. So this would be something very special. I don't see if Randy Orton loses that this being the end, because there are reports that he just signed a 5-year deal to stay with WWE. I'm not sure how true that is or not. So even if he was to lose this match, he would still probably get a lot more title chances and everything of that nature. I'm back and forth on it. I would love to see Randy Orton get the win. Now, Gunther is one of those ones that actually usually fights things on his own, but he does have his helper, Ludwig Kaiser, who comes out and does the introduction and everything, and then walks like this. But also remember, Imperium used to have a guy named who?
They have Giovanni Vinci.
Yep, and he's been doing a lot of promos. Now, a lot of the promos say he's coming back later this week. Upcoming. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I don't really, I just look at it. There's the possibility of that. And remember, He's mad what Ludwig Kaiser did to him. So if Ludwig Kaiser comes out and tries to do anything to help Gunther win,
maybe Vinci could try to
Vinci
do
would
something.
come out and, break away, and this would set him up, and then Randy Orton wins, I think, this match. However, I think Gunther, he's just the ring general for a reason. He's really good. I just don't think it's Randy Orton's time to get that championship. Gunther wins.
Gunther is a very powerful man.
Yes, he's really good. And if you actually look at Gunther's record, he's been a proven leader. He has really done a lot. If you look at his accomplishments, he's been consistently a champion since joining WWE. Or even before that, he's been a champion in a lot of the events that he's done. So he shows that potential. He's a strong guy. He's really, really good. So I do think Gunther does keep it.
And now for the last match, and there's only 5 matches with this event too. The fifth and final match is the Undisputed Championship. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens.
His best friend. This is where friends turn on one another.
And you got that right. This is where things could turn. This is where the tides could turn. Because Cody Rhodes gave Kevin Owens this opportunity to have a shot at the Undisputed Championship. But in the last 2 weeks,
it's really fallen apart.
It's getting tense. There's signs that Kevin Owens, there's some signs out there that Kevin Owens could betray Cody Rhodes. You know what? Here's one of my bold predictions. He will, and he will get the Undisputed Championship.
You think Cody Rhodes is going to lose it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think there's some tension. I think he's going to turn on him. That's my bold prediction. You got to go bold sometimes. Man.
You do. That's a good thing. Look, I think they're saving, and it's not to say that I don't want Cody Rhodes to lose the title. I think they're saving him for the final boss. I really do think they're setting up either A, for Roman Reigns again, or The Rock at WrestleMania facing Cody Rhodes. I haven't seen, though, anything that has really been overpowering, that has said, oh my God, Cody Rhodes does stick out a lot. He's had a lot of hard fights. That one's unusual of everything. There was, if you watched SmackDown Friday, you saw the tension that was really getting there and the questions. Cody Rhodes was really asking, are you really going to, things of this, and it looked like this. Just bringing that speculation, was Kevin Owens getting ready to turn on him or anything of that nature? It's going to be rather interesting to say. I don't think Kevin Owens will win. I think Cody Rhodes retains. However, it starts a feud between a couple of alliances that he has in WWE on both sides, which this is probably where now it starts something between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, whether they further their feud and go from there. Whether Solo Sikoa is going to get another match against Cody Rhodes after this match, etc. I don't know.
Now, if you heard the last couple weeks, Solo Sikoa has also been saying, ooh, I want another match against Cody Rhodes or a match with Kevin. So basically what he's trying to say is whoever wins the Undisputed title, he's going to come after them next. So
I don't think that's going to be something that's soon, simply because I think Bad Blood will be Solo Sikoa versus the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
I think for I know they could save that match for a bigger event. I would not be surprised. Maybe like an event like Crown Jewel or Survivor Series, or I wouldn't say Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Or Royal Rumble, or maybe even next year's WrestleMania. Who knows? Time will tell us. So with that, that'll do it for predictions for Bash in Berlin. Until then, if you
let us know your predictions on Bash in Berlin.
Let us know your predictions. Comment if you want to see something else. Well, and also while you're at it, please make sure to smash the subscribe button and smash the like button. Comment if you want to see something else. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.